decided that I have to redo the vehicles from scratch in week 6. I'm redoing the maths of pretty much all the movement and all the rigid bodies. Whereas we had some bases to start from originally when we started out, but now we have none.
Alright, yeah, still mixed feelings about not doing the vehicle anymore. I mean, but it's better to kind of get a fresh kind of outlook on the problem, and it'll probably end up better from combined efforts from me and Miloš as well.
Downside is, take time. Upside is the vehicles be more responsive and probably more fun and so on. And you won't crash as much as you do now. So
this week I've been working on the weapons and getting the sizes right for the weapons. Weapons might be too big, so we're just looking towards balancing the weapons, making them smaller. And
team leader, I can't say I enjoy it because it's hard work and so on. But it gives you more control. That's the perk of it.
At the end of last week, we made a decision to concentrate more on the beginning area of the game, because that's the area that most people will be playing when we go to pro to play. It's kind of a tactic for the competition, but at the same time it's more of a tactic for our self-publicity.
So it's just getting the rough movement that he grabs the sword, and then later on I'll be able to go in there and tweak individual movements for fingers, make sure that the sword doesn't intersect, stuff like that.
Okay, so at the moment we have the interior of the house in a stage of primitive texturing. We have portals set up. It's textured to a degree that we're content with, so we could leave it and then return to it later if we have time to brush it up and make it nicer.
This week's been pretty good, I think. We've got quite a lot done. We've got a decent collision detection going, which is pretty important for our game. The collision detection that we had before, it just killed you the instant that you hit anything, and because of the nature of the flying game, we want it to be a bit more arcadey, a bit less realistic and just more fun to play. So we've finally got it so you can really bounce off stuff and it doesn't mess up quite as badly.
We're doing most of it in Maya, so we're modelling the different components separately and texturing them separately, which Patrick's done, and then we're specifying mount points.
We're making lots of windows and doors and railings and platforms and stuff, so just to populate the slums area.
Customisation of the ships is nearly done as well. Greg and Luke have been working on that and getting that all programmed. But pro play, we should have the pretty much full working game.
Last week was a bit slower than, well, it wasn't so much slow from a productive point of view, but there was a lot of stuff we had to talk about.
No, this is just one of the guys you match to someone else sort of thing. We got him he's just going to be sat there. Oh, look at that, shuddering. Woman trying to pick something up. You can imagine someone strong, like a guy who does
weights
curls all day, might be able to pick it up himself.
There's an incident that we refer to as Island Gate, because we basically made an entire island and then realised that there was exporting issues between two different versions of Maya.
Personally, I think we shouldn't have islands. I think they should all be outlawed from now on. But everything else, no, I'm quite happy with. I like all the other teams. But one button. I'm sorry, but you cannot get any simpler than a 2D platform. It doesn't get. The only way it gets any simpler if it's, I don't know, if it's rock, paper, scissors.